They told you to be open, to share your thoughts, to wear your heart on your sleeve. They called it authenticity. You tried. You believed that transparency would build connection. And what did you get? They used your words against you. They misinterpreted your intentions. They saw your vulnerability not as strength, but as a weakness to be exploited, a lever to be pulled. Every time you opened up, you felt a piece of yourself chipped away, leaving you exposed and regretting the moment you ever spoke. You watched as others who said nothing, who revealed nothing, seemed to navigate the social landscape with an untouchable grace. They were respected, even feared, precisely because no one knew what they were thinking. You felt the sting of being underestimated, of having your true capabilities dismissed because you allowed them to see too much. The rage you feel isn't irrational. It's the righteous anger of someone who learned the hard way that not everyone deserves access to your inner world. You were taught a lie, and the cost was your peace. But what if your transparency was never a virtue, but a tactical error? What if the very act of revealing yourself was disarming your greatest weapon? The easy connections they offer, the ones built on superficial sharing, are fragile. They shatter under pressure. True power doesn't come from being understood. It comes from being unpredictable, from being a variable they cannot solve. The pain you felt from being exposed wasn't a punishment. It was a lesson. A brutal, necessary lesson in the art of strategic silence. Your thoughts, your intentions, your true strength, they are not for public consumption. They are your arsenal, and you will guard them with your life. Understand the mechanics of social power. The human mind abhors a vacuum. When you offer nothing, they will fill that void with their own fears, their own projections, their own desperate attempts to understand you. This is where your power lies. While they are busy trying to decipher your silence, you are busy observing their tells, analyzing their weaknesses, and formulating your next move. They are playing an open hand. You are playing with a full deck, face down. They taught you that communication is about speaking. This is the first deception. True communication is about listening. It is about absorbing information, not broadcasting it. The less you speak, the more weight your words carry when you finally choose to utter them. The less you reveal, the more they will speculate. And in that speculation, you control the narrative without ever having to utter a single lie. Your silence becomes a mirror, reflecting their own insecurities back at them. They taught you that vulnerability builds trust. This is the second deception. Vulnerability, when misapplied, builds leverage for your enemies. Trust is earned through consistent, undeniable results, not through emotional exhibitionism. The elite understand that their inner world is a fortress, not a public park. They do not share their plans, they execute them. They do not announce their intentions, they manifest them. Your strength comes not from being understood, but from being an enigma, from being a force they cannot categorize, cannot predict, and therefore cannot control. Your silence is not a lack of confidence, it is the ultimate display of it. It is the quiet roar of a predator who knows it has already won. I do not explain myself. I simply exist. Are you ready to shed the illusion of forced authenticity? Are you ready to reclaim your inner world and wield your silence as a weapon? The choice is yours, but understand this. Once you master the art of being unreadable, you will never be underestimated again. The world is waiting, not for your explanations, but for your undeniable presence. Are you ready to become the variable they cannot solve?
You went through something. Maybe you're still inside it. Maybe you're standing in what's left, trying to understand what it was. Either way, what happened to you has already been working on you, whether you've been conscious of it or not. The only question is whether you work back, not toward what you had before, toward what the clearing made possible.